Hello Leo, welcome to your mid-May reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. A little disclaimer, I am babysitting my oldest beagle, so if you hear any hacking and coughing and panting and whatever, please excuse him. He's panting right now. The air conditioning is on. He's still panting. I don't get it. Alright, so I'm going to be pulling out a Celtic cross for you, but I'm starting off the reading with a couple of archetypes. We have the warrior. Nice. Starting off with a bang. And we have the hunter. Stunning energy. I love it. Alright, let's talk about these real quick. Okay, but first I need to adjust my camera. I'll just adjust the card. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the hunter first because I just realized you have number 9 and you have number 10. Beautiful progression. The hunter is a seeker, is a pursuer, is a predator even, and the hunter hunts. I feel like this card is telling you that you are on a precise mission with an aim and you don't want to return empty-handed. You don't want to fail. This archetype journeys far and wide, seeking the prize that calls to your heart or your stomach, whatever it may be. And it talks about tales of bravery and feats of strength, which often result a life full of adventure. I feel like that is what you're seeking right now. You are skillful, you're quick, decisive, result-oriented, and this card, it gives a nod to the hunting goddess Artemis, who carried upon her back a quiver. And I feel like she did have excellent aim. I feel like you're laser focused right now on achieving something. But there is something that you need to ask yourself first. What is your weapon of choice? What is it that you are hunting? Why are you hunting it? Are you holding on to the weapon very, very tightly? Is it tighter than what is needed for the task at hand? Are you being overtly obsessive or controlling about it? Ask yourself these questions. It's great to have that drive and that motivation to achieve a certain goal and have an aim, but sometimes that focused energy can betray us. When we have those blinders on, the horse blinders on, we are so focused on that one particular thing, we fail to enjoy the journey that we're on. We're so focused on the destination. Life is a journey, Leo, whether we like it or we don't. We need to appreciate every single rose on the way. All right, now you have the warrior. The warrior is the samurai. It's the soldier. It is the advocate. It talks about fierce clarity and action and resolve and resilience. The warrior, we can often think of the warrior as an armored figure with a sword, moving blindly forward toward battle. But there is a deeper aspect of this archetype that we need to face. And it talks about being precariously at the edge of life and death. It talks about balancing light and dark. It talks about skill. It talks about trusting the eternal to guide your blade. It's about trusting your gut, your intuition, and your intellect even. If the warrior, if you lose your center, like I've been telling you, if you lose your center, meaningless confrontations and violence can happen, can be the response to that. And when this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. Make sure you are not blindly indulging in debates and confrontation just because you have the motivation and the drive to do so. The actions that you take will stay with you long after the battle settles, long after the dust settles. So choose wisely and draw your sword realigned with the eternal wisdom within, and then surrender to this battle. All right, I feel, Leo, you have a lot of motivation right now. Venus entered Aries on the 2nd and Mars is entering Aries on the 24th. So with all of this Aries energy, your sister fire sign, I feel like there is a lot of drive within the collective. So make sure that energy is being used constructively. All right, I need a sip of coffee. My throat is so scratchy today. All right. Let's pull your tarot now. Oop. What is at the center of your reading, Leo? The High Priestess. Beautiful Pisces energy. You may have Pisces heavily in your chart. You may be dealing with the Pisces. Let's see. But this talks about trusting your intuition, of calming the turbulent waters in your life, calming that emotion, calming that drive, and just staying a little more reserved. What is the challenge? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, okay, your mind, Leo, right now is moving a mile a minute. The Ten of Swords, every sword in the Ten of Swords is a thought or an idea that has been overplayed in your mind. I feel that there has been a significant amount of pain with the thoughts that you are carrying in your brain. And I feel like if you do take action towards something, you are taking action from a place of, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I just need to do something. With Mercury in retrograde, up till June 3rd, I feel like travel and communication will be laced with hiccups and obstacles and speed bumps and roadblocks and all of that lovely stuff. And even with the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio on the 16th, it's a difficult time to take action. It's a difficult time to move forward. I embrace retrogrades for one very reason. We can review, we can go back, we can redo. This is that little piece of magical time that we have to ourselves to revise. Whatever has caused you pain, it is time to sit with that pain, assess it, deal with it, and then move forward with a clean slate. Because if you start approaching life from this pain, you will attract more to yourself. All right? Let's see, what is your focus? Ace of Cups. You are hoping for a beginning in love, or you are hoping to love yourself more. The Ace of Cups can be an energy of someone offering this cup of love to you, or you offering it to your higher self, of being content in your own company, of soothing yourself, of doing things that make one happy. The other day I was thinking about, if someone asks me, what does self-love look like? Self-love looks like doing anything that makes your heart happy, that brings your heart joy, whether it is eating a burger, or it is going go-karting, or bungeeing off a bridge, or whatever it may be. Whatever brings your heart joy, that is self-love. Without caring about what anybody else thinks, that is self-love. I feel also that with the Ace of Cups, you are focusing on a particular person who you are hoping would open up their heart to you. Let's see what else pops up. Whoa, okay. This is the past, the King of Cups. I feel that you have been keeping to yourself, holding back a little bit. And it's also possible that the person you're dealing with was holding back a little bit. But the situation, I feel, was turbulent. You see how the shark-infested waters are choppy as well as dangerous, and the King of Cups is holding the ship afloat in order to protect it. If there was lack of communication or lack of love even in the past, I think it was because everything around you, the energy around you, was quite turbulent with the Ten of Swords, and it wasn't appropriate for love to rear its head just then, because then it would have been laced with the same trauma. Does that make sense? Let's see, what is crowning you, Leo? Okay, wow, beautiful energy, my goodness. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You have 3 tens officially on the table. That is absolutely stunning. Leo, this is your strength, this is your power, this is your ability to build a beautiful life for yourself and your partner. I feel if anything has been rocky, it had a lot to do with a lot of mental anguish, overthinking. I don't see any physical aspects that could have harmed you or your relationship. It was all internal, it was all mental. The high priestess can be extremely intelligent. It can be a very intuitive person. This is you. But sometimes when our intuition gets blocked, we start fearing things and we think that is our gut talking. Those are just assumptions and presumptions. That is not your intuition. Remember that. The universe wants to grant the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles to you. The universe wants to grant the Ace of Cups to you, but you need to get out of your head first. Because if you are in this traumatic state of the 10 of Swords, you will attract more swords. You don't want that. You want cups, you want pentacles, you want wands. Let's see, immediate future. You're getting 2s of everything. My God, all right. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. You want cups, yeah. And you're going to get them. And how? My goodness, how beautiful is this reading? You have the Queen and the King of Cups. You have the Page of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. And you have the 10 of Cups. You have the best cups on the table. Wow, Leo. There are beautiful things coming in. You will finally be able to express yourself. You will be able to be vulnerable in love. And with the Page of Cups, it is like this fresh start, this beautiful fresh energy of being able to communicate how you feel and having that communication reciprocated. Where earlier feelings were being held back and there was almost like this blockage, I see that dam opening now. I see love filling your life. Absolutely stunning. I feel like this hunt that you've been on as the warrior and the hunter has been for this beautiful relationship. Whether it is somebody from the past coming back in or it is a brand new energy coming in towards you, it's put you in your head. But the universe wants to deliver. Let it. If you keep yourself blocked, the universe won't be able to reach your frequency to deliver these blessings to you. Keep yourself open. Let the swords out. Let the blessings in. How are you showing up to this reading? 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck. You're not letting anybody in. Sometimes when we go through a particular amount of pain, we feel like we're just going to experience more of it, so we shut ourselves out. We don't make decisions. We wear a blindfold and just sit pretty. It's difficult to put yourself out there. It's difficult to be vulnerable and wear your heart on your sleeve. But if you do, you will be rewarded. Leo, you rule the 5th house. You rule the heart. You rule the self. You have the biggest heart possible. Use it. Open it up just a little bit. Balance out your heart chakra. Listen to a heart chakra frequency. Meditate on that frequency and you will see miracles. Let's see, external influence that you may or may not be aware of. The Hermit. You're hermitizing yourself. Yeah, you're not aware of this. You're not aware that you have detached yourself from people who actually may mean well for you. People who do have good intentions for you. I feel like you've been burnt in the past, so there's no filtration happening. You're just cutting everybody out because you were hurt in love. And I feel like with the hunter and the warrior, again, there is a sense of misdirection. What are you hunting? Is the weapon that you are holding, is it correct for you? Are you holding on to it too tightly? Are you operating from a place of the heart, or are you operating from a place of, I need this, so I'm going to get it? Why do you need it? Why do you need this stable relationship? What is your contribution to this relationship? What is your contribution to this frequency? The universe wants to deliver. But if you're going to be in isolation, if you're going to make walls around yourself, the right people will not be able to walk in. And fathers, sorry about that, I just called you out quite rudely. But the Hermit as an external energy could very well just be a Virgo. It could be a Virgo who is around you, who holds this love in their heart for you. Okay, hopes and fears, that card popped up. The King of Pentacles, stability. You want stability. You are hoping for someone to come about who will not let you worry about security. And I don't mean this in a monetary way. For some of you, this could very well just relate to money, that you're afraid that you won't be able to build that stable foundation for yourself. But I'm here to tell you that you will be. With the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles right next to each other, this is that legacy of stability and monetary fulfillment, material fulfillment. It can again also point to an earth sign who could be coming in towards you to offer not just the Ace of Cups, but the 10 of Pentacles. Happiness, joy, love, stability, all wrapped up into one pretty package. Let's see possible outcome. The Emperor, beautiful. I love this. I feel like whatever transpires here, you're not going to be just a knight. The Warrior and the Hunter point towards knighthood, right? Soldiers. I feel like you're going to be the king of it all. King or queen, no gender in tarot, just take the energy. This is that sense of wisdom, gaining insight, wisdom, intellect, building an empire for yourself, building a legacy, sitting on that throne of achievement and having people respect you for it. I feel, Leo, whatever hiccups you have been experiencing in your life recently have all been created by your mind. We don't give credit to how powerful our brains can be, because our brains generate frequency waves that are let out into the universe and are mirrored back to us. The tiniest thought that you put out will reflect back to you in some way or the other. Make sure you think happy thoughts. This is not fake optimism. This is not fake positivity. This is changing your vernacular for life. Knowing that you will be blessed is going to ensure that you will be blessed. Does that make sense? And I also see that if you are craving a stable foundation in a relationship, the person that you are dealing with may finally step up, will finally step up and be the partner that you want them to be. Stunning reading. All right, let's pull out a couple of tea leaves to close off the reading. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yes, you have been dissatisfied with life. And I feel like life has been throwing curveballs at you, and me telling you to be happy and positive is probably pissing you off right now. But I cannot ignore the energy on the table. This is there for you to savor. Do not harp on that dissatisfaction. Look to the future. We are blessed with very long lives, Leo. We need to make the most of every single minute. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. You can't make this up. You can't. Persevere. Do not give up. Whatever disappointments you have experienced do not define your future. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Yep, life is a long and arduous journey. If we start looking at the end goal and we start looking at what it is that we want to achieve, we have that laser focus on that prey that we are chasing, we forget to smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses, Leo. Life is beautiful. Some of you may even be traveling. Just make sure you're careful, because like I said, Mercury is in retrograde and it does rule communication and travel. So there could be a few hiccups here and there. Just be wary. Problems to be resolved, Inkpot. And I feel like you will resolve them. I'm going to get one more card here. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. You may be receiving some kind of a message or even a letter. For those lucky enough to still write letters, you may be receiving some kind of communication from a woman or somebody who has a very highly developed yin. Does that make sense? We all have feminine and masculine within us. And that may help resolve a few problems for you. Misunderstanding, wall, what did I say? You're building walls around yourself. You may be keeping blessings out. Communicate. Talk about your problems, because if you don't, you will misunderstand and you will assume and presume. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. I would look forward to that if I were you. That's the last card I'm pulling. Absolutely beautiful reading, Leo. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Just get out of your head and let the blessings in. All right. I hope this helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.